Hello, students. Welcome to the science class. Uh, Today we will start the new chapter, that is chapter number 2, food and digestion. In this chapter, you will learn about the nutrients of the food. Then you will learn about the journey of the food, that is, you are taking the food, and after we take the food, how the food passes through digestive system. You have to learn this. Then there are certain rules which needs to be held, remain which helps us to remain healthy, that you have to learn. Then you have to learn about the microscope, food preservation, all this. So today we will learn about the nutrients of food. Along with, you will learn about three nutrients like carbohydrate, protein, and vitamins. So let's proceed. Now, what do you, why there is necessary of food? Like, why do we eat food? Because food contain the nutrients which are needed by our body. Why needed by our body? It helps us to grow, it helps to remain healthy, and also it helps to fight with the diseases. See, children, more always we are exposed to different kinds of diseases, different kinds of microbes, different kinds of pathogens which are causing the diseases. But do we fall ill all the time? No, we don't fall ill all the time, because our body's own mechanism stop the enemies or the germs to get inside the body and make the disease. Okay, so for these, this power is called the immunity of the body. So to keep the body healthy, to increase the immunity power, food has a very essential role to play. Okay, so food eaten by us is used by our body for the following purpose. So why do the food used by us are very important? First one is, it gives the energy to do work. This is very common. You can see by yourself, if there is fasting or if there is any reason for which you have to remain in a fasting state throughout the day, in the morning time you will see that okay, you can survive, you can stay, but as the day continues, as the day proceeds, you will see, you will feel so weak, you will not get the adequate energy to continue your work. So this all happens because we don't eat, and we don't eat, that means we are not getting enough food, we are not getting the enough the food which is required by our body to give the energy. Okay, so this is definitely an essential part of our of the reason by for which we take the food. Next, to protect us from diseases, we know that we have got different types of diseases, like as I have told you before, we are constantly exposed to different kinds of microorganisms, pathogens, disease causing organisms. But this is the food and also some other factors which are increasing the immunity system and helping the body to protect from those organisms. Okay, that is why we don't fall ill much. Next, to build and repair the parts of our body that have been damaged. Say for example, for due to an accident there is a fracture, so along with the fracture, you must have seen doctors have given plastered or had made a surgery, and then the doctor is allowed to take rest and adequate food. So taking the rest and proper medicine along with taking proper diet is also very important for maintaining the or repairing the damaged part of our body. And at the same time, it helps, or the food helps the body to grow. It helps the body to grow not only in size but also in strength, in structure, in order to develop many other parts. Food helps. Okay, so every food, or in order to meet the demands of the body, we need to eat the food that contains different types of nutrients in our body. Okay, so within the food, different types, different patterns of nutrients, different it's a variable nutrients are present in the food. And you will be surprised to know that each and every nutrient has got special parts to play. That is why we need to have different types of food. As you will proceed in the chapter, you will see different types of food items like nutrients, like carbohydrate, protein, fat, etc., etc. They are present in the different food items. And in order to get all the nutrients, we need to have a very balanced diet, very proper diet, where all the food items are present. And also we have to take all types of food items in order to get all the nutrients in adequate amount in our body, because all these nutrients have got separate functions which is essential or helpful for the body to grow. So what are the nutrients which are present? These are carbohydrate, and then protein, then fat, then minerals and vitamins. What are these substances? We will study one by one. So first one we are studying is the carbohydrate. A very good example here in the picture you can see, that is sugar, honey, milk, apple, then maize in here, banana, then the different types of wheat, then the fruits, all these, then the chicken, then non-vegetarian items, fish. All these food items contains lot of carbohydrate. Now, why these carbohydrates are essential for our body? Because they give energy. So carbohydrate gives us energy to play, to think. And also it has got sugar in it, which increases the energy. And also the we have honey, we have milk in it, all of them increases the vigor, to the power to do different types of work, to play, to think, etc. Okay, so what is carbohydrate? It is the group of food that helps us to get energy to work, to play, to think. That means all these activities are being initiated by carbohydrate. Next coming, the sugar and starch are also carbohydrate. Here you can see, because whatever carbohydrate we take, ultimately they transform into sugar. And ultimately these sugar substances are absorbed by our body. So sugar substances are also present in the carbohydrate. And also accepting that wheat, rice, then different types of sweets, flour, all this contains carbohydrate. That is why you must have seen the patients or the people who are going for a diet, or for some physiological or physical illness or unwellness. If the carbohydrate are reduced, the patient is advised to have less rice, less flour, less wheat, etc. Even you can see the patient who's suffering from blood sugar also are advised to take less rice, less chapatis. They have a different type of diet. Okay, all these are due to the presence of carbohydrate in the diet. So to reduce the carbohydrate, we need to follow this diet plan. And the carbohydrate requirement in our body is large, so they are needed in the large quantity. Next, coming into the protein, where you can see the meat, cheese, egg, bean, bread, then nuts, different types of dry fruits, different, then chicken, fish, or eggs. Then say all these food items, they contains protein. And what is the essentiality of the protein? That is, it helps the to body to repair. That means whatever part has damaged, it helps to repair, and also helps to build up the different parts in our body. Okay, so what are the food, or what are the proteins? These are the pulses, these are meat, these are eggs, different types of vegetables, different types of dal variety. That is, pulses means dal variety, beans, then cheese. All these contain protein. And the protein is very much essential, because protein helps the body to grow, especially for child, as well as for those who are in the adolescent stage. That means the individual which require to grow, or which has the still the time and potential to grow, they need protein in higher extent than the persons whose age or growing period is crossed. And they are essential in our body, lesser than the carbohydrate. So carbo lesser than means lesser quantities than carbohydrate. Next, coming into the vitamins. So what is vitamin? These are the group of food which is needed to protect the body from diseases, and also help to keep a healthy and free from any other illness. So different types of fruits here you can see, and also the vegetables, they can obtain different types of vitamins. Although vitamins present in very small quantity, but different types of food items has to be eaten, because every food item, the vitamin has got different parts, like vitamin A, vitamin B. Vitamin B means B complex, C, D, E, K, all these types of vitamins. So you will learn about the details of the vitamin when you will go to higher classes, but for as of now, just keep it in mind. All the vitamins are present in different food items, so every food item has to be taken in order to get all the vitamins in our body. And or why all the vitamins are needed? Because each of the vitamin add different activities, or different good effects in our body. Say here, for example, vitamin A. This is good for eyesight, for skin, for hair. So whoever is eye problem is advised to take vitamin A. Vitamin B, that means vitamin B complex, which are also good for the heart as well as the nerves. Vitamin C, which is good for the skin, joint, teeth, gum. If in absence of vitamin C, you will get different types of diseases. So basically, vitamin C's are obtained in the citrus fruit, in, or say lemon, tomato, then orange, broccoli. All these food items contain lot of vitamin C. And vitamin D, we know it is very essential for bone and teeth. So different types of fish, cod liver oil, then the different non-vegetarian items, different vegetables, egg, milk, all this contains vitamin D. And for your knowledge, it is must be remembered that vitamin D is the only vitamin which can be synthesized from sunlight. Okay, so in today's class, we had learned about the different nutrients of the food, and we had emphasized on three nutrients, that is carbohydrate, proteins, and vitamins. Okay, in my next class, we will learn about other nutrients which are present in the food. Till then, all of you stay safe, take care. Thank you.